Hello everyone, welcome. It is Tuesday night Facebook Live with the Wexford Stamper. Hello Ann and Renee and Jody and Deborah. Welcome and so glad to see you this lovely Tuesday evening. Hope everyone is doing well. Tonight we are going to be starting some projects with a new suite that I am loving and I want to share with all of you. As you come in, make sure that you are giving me a hey so I know who's with me this evening. Hope everybody is finding some time to be crafty this week. All right, I did want to talk a little bit about my makers market that I went to this last weekend. I had some Stampin' Friends even show up there. It was at the Hive in Dover, if you're a local. And I had some cards, but I also had some of my new sewn items. And I wanted to show you just some of the more popular ones. All right, I'd have to say that this was the most popular item. This is a bowl cozy. Okay, and my daughter Hannah even made me a bowl with some resin croutons and soup in there. And this was probably my most popular item, this bowl cozy. I don't know if any of you have seen these around, but these were a hit. I had a great time, met a lot of fun crafters. Also, another popular one were my reusable snack bags. These open with a zip, and then they have this food safe and washable fabric on the inside, so you can use those for snacks instead of those Ziploc bags. Love these. And then of course my dog poop bag holder was a big hit, and these are so fun to make. You slide your roll of bags in the back here, and then you pull out the front, and then here you have a little hook that you can connect it to your leash. So those are the top 3 from this weekend. Had a wonderful time, hoping to get back in July. And then finally, I have a new item that I've come up with this week. I like to always add new things. This is a hand sanitizer holder, or whatever else you'd want to put in there. You could put all kinds of things in there. It has a magnetic clasp, and then it has the big hook on the back. You can hang it onto your backpack or something like that. So that is my next project. Loving making these. These are super fun, but these could be used for lots of different things. Hand cream would be a good one too. So thank you for those that are asking about that. And I had such a great time. I'm really enjoying my sewing. So tune in, you'll see what else I can come up with. All right, so let's get back to our Facebook Live. Today we are going to be doing this fun fold card. It's called an EASEL card. So cute, so pretty. Love the colors here. We're going to be using the Butterfly Kisses suite. Look at the fabulous projects in this products. That you have some 6x6 paper, which I absolutely love. And it's so colorful, has many of the new in colors. Then you have the stamp set called Best Butterflies. And you have the coordinating dies. And of course, we have these cute little flower rosin dots that you can put on your cards, and I actually put those on this card here that we're going to be doing later. You can see them. I always put those on at the end. Love those. All right, and as you know, all of my Facebook Lives, you can get this, and for any of my other projects, you can get a downloadable PDF off my blog. And my blog is www.thewexfordstamper.blogspot.com. And you can go on there shortly after the Facebook Live, and you will be able to get this, okay, downloaded. Well, Jean, I've just kind of started. Yeah, I really didn't know how, and I just kind of taught myself. So I'm having fun learning. So a lot of YouTube. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and get started. Let me show you something here before you get started, just to show you how versatile this set is. I used the dies, which I showed you the picture of right here. Okay, these are the dies up close, but you can see all the different pieces you have. But this really shows what different types of die cuts you can make. So you have the more traditional kind of butterflies over here. These are more like the ones that have been in the other sets, more realistic looking. But then this set has more whimsical type butterfly pieces. So you get all these here, so you can use this die to stamp and then use the die to cut out the stamped image. You can cut it right out of DSP. You can cut it out of cardstock just like here. And then these pieces are overlaid pieces that can go over the first layer. You've got two sizes of bodies for the butterfly. So it's just so many cool things. And I'll be making projects all month to show you all the different versatile things you can do with this. But I thought to myself when I saw this set, oh, I already have a butterfly set. But this one really, really gives you so many more options. And it's a little more whimsical and cute and bright and springy. I just really love it. So I hope I can show you why I think it's a great, great set. All right, let's go ahead and get started on our card. Okay, we're going to start with the Fresh Freesia cardstock. And this is going to be, we're going to be cutting our paper vertically. All right, so we're going to start with a piece of cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 11. Okay, now instead of only making one score line here, you're going to have to make two. You're going to score at 5 1/2 and 9. Okay, that's how we're going to make our easel. So you cut it as you regularly would the top folding card, and you score at 5 1/2, but you put in a second score line at 9. All right, then I'm going to take my bone folder, and you're going to fold it over as you would typically to close it up. But then you have your second piece that you're going to fold back up like that. Okay, so you fold that up like that. This is going to make the easel portion of it. So it's very much similar to the other cards, but you're going to fold up on that 9-inch score line. Okay, now the next part is to put all your designer series paper on the card base. Okay, we're going to start with the inside. Let's open it up. And here is a piece of the DSP. This is beautiful DSP, and it has lots of different colors and lots of the in colors. This is Fresh Freesia and the new Parakeet Party, but there's so many beautiful colors with that. I really like to show you a whole pack of it, but sadly, I don't have a whole pack left. Let me show you some of my scraps so you can get an idea. Here's a pretty stripe, but you can see I've been already working on it. Here you even have some little butterflies. And look at that. There's just so many gorgeous, gorgeous colors. And some of you might be coming for my June card kit class. And this is the pack that you're going to be using. You're going to be using the suite, and you're going to be making 15 cards and get your own pack of this designer series paper in your kit. But really pretty, bright and beautiful colors. And that's really all I have left. It's time to buy another pack, I think. All right, so let's go ahead and start again here in the center. We're going to first adhere this piece of DSP that is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to use my Tombow, put a little on the back. And that goes right there. Then we're going to take a smaller piece of the basic white cardstock, And this is cut at 3 by, let me make sure, 3 by 4 1/4. Okay, so you have 4 by 5 1/4 and then 3 by 4 1/4. And this is going to be on the inside of your card, and this is going to be for your sentiment or your message. And you want to get it right in the center on the back part of the inside of your card. There we go. All right, now we have 2 more pieces of cardstock. Of Designer Series paper. Both are coordinated. Both are from the 6x6 pack. And let me make sure I have this right. They are cut at 3 by 4 1/4 and 2 1/4 by 4. Okay, so these are going to go right here. And remember, all my dimensions will be on the blog and on the downloadable PDF. Okay, so I'm just going to take these pieces now and place those on these panels that I created with my EASEL card. So I have the one right there. I'm going to fold that down for just a moment. And I'm going to put this piece right here. Oops. I need to cut this. This isn't quite cut right. All right, hold on. Made a boo-boo on my cut. All right. Gotta always keep the trimmer close by. You never know when you're gonna need it. There we go. All right, so that just covers that panel. And then we just fold this up. Now we don't put any glue on that there. We want that to be able to move, just like here, because your recipient can grab that piece there and then open like this. Okay, so that is all the basic cardstock that goes on your card base. Okay, so now it's time to go ahead and make our little embellishment for the front of our card. Okay, so what you're gonna use, you're gonna have a piece of basic white. This is cut at 2 3/4 by 4. Okay, and then this piece is cut at 3 by 4 1/4. And you're going to notice it's the same size as that piece that's inside. And the reason it is because when we add it to the front, we're going to put it in a spot so that it perfectly covers the the inside sentiment panel. All right, but first we got to go ahead and make this here. All right, first thing we got to do is make some bubbles here. Okay, if you notice, there's a little bit of embellishing going on there with the bubbles. And I'm going to grab those out of my stamp set. Here is the stamp set here. Love it. So cute and modern and summery. Really love that. All right, and here are this is the little bubble stamp. See that right there? Oh, hi, Cheryl. Welcome in. All right, now I got to find my fresh freesia. I always hope that I have everything in arm's length, but I never know. All right, so now I'm going to do like I did here. I'm just going to do a little bit of random stamping at like a diagonal across the front of the card there. All right, let's see how I do here. Okay. And these are just little bubbles, something to put on the cardstock so it's not so white, right? We like to cover up all that space. All right, there we go. There's our bubbles. And I made them so they go kind of diagonal across the paper there. All right, next we're going to bring in a piece of scrap paper. And we're going to go ahead and stamp our pieces of our butterfly. Okay. Now remember, these are coordinated with the dies, so you can stamp and then cut them out with the coordinating die. All right, that one I stamped in the Parakeet Party. Just love that color. All right, and the next one I'm going to stamp using the Fresh Freesia. And what's great about these 6x6 packs is that it tells you on the back all the different colors that are in the pack. So you don't have to guess what color ink you want to use. All right. And then the last thing we're going to do is make the little body. Actually, this is the larger body for this butterfly. And we're just stamping those here on this piece of scrap paper. This is one of the new in colors as well. This is called Starry Night. Love it. It's very pretty. Okay, then let me grab my dies here and show you what I do. I'm going to grab the dies that coordinate. Okay, and here is the one that you're going to put over your little body there. That one goes there. This one here. And with this, if you want to run all three through at the same time, which I like to do to save time, you might want to add a little piece of the Post-it tape to hold them down. Let me show you how you would do that. And this is reusable. You can use it a lot of times, but you just put this on top and then push it down, and it holds your piece right where it belongs. Okay? And then you don't have to worry, because sometimes when you're trying to put three through at the same time, it's tough. Okay, especially if you don't have the magnetic platform, which many of us don't with the new cut and emboss machine. So you can go ahead and put that over all three of those if you'd like, and you can run that right through, and let me show you what they look like when they're done. Okay, here are your three pieces. Okay, these are the three pieces for your little butterfly. Aren't they cute? I love this. I know, I love the polka dots as well, Cheryl. All right, now the way I put them together, the little butterfly, is I put the wings down first where I think I like them. And then I put a little bit of Tombow on my butterfly body, on the back side of it. Okay? Then I just lay it carefully down right over the two sets of wings. And there you go. Isn't that easy? All right, now I'm going to bring in my piece with the bubbles on it. Oops, I picked it up a little too early. Let that dry a little bit. That usually happens to me. I get a little excited. All right, I'm going to grab some dimensionals. And let's go ahead. And I'm going to put them, both of those, on the back side of my butterfly. And pull off the backs. And then I'm going to add it right to the center of this panel. Right like that. How easy. Isn't that cute? All right, then I'm going to add this panel onto my framed panel, which is just a 1/4 inch larger than my basic white panel. Remember, all the dimensions will be on the PDF if you need them. All right, now here, this is what I was talking about before with this piece inside being the same size as the piece of Parakeet Party. The reason I did that is because when this is folded down, I want to have that totally covered. Okay, so the sentiment, when the recipient opens it, the sentiment will be there and they'll be surprised. So the way I do this is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to grab my dimensionals and I'm going to put several of them across here, because this is the part that's going to get tugged and pulled to open. So I'm going to really go all out with the dimensionals here. Okay, got 6 of them there. That way they can open and close till their heart's content. Did I get all of them? There we go. All right, then you're going to take your card, your front panel here, and you're going to put it down just in the position so it's covering the sentiment on the bottom. Okay, so then I can open, and there you have your middle. Last thing I need to do is make my little sentiment here. The All the Love, that is from the Best Butterfly stamp set. Love the font of this, and I used the Starry Sky ink, and this is a 2-inch circle from the Layering Circle dies. Let me grab my sentiment. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, way over here. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp that on here. Just love this color. So pretty. All right. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to bring this back over. And I'm going to place this right on the corner of my front panel. Now, it's going to hang off a little bit. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and take 2 dimensionals and put them right down here in the corner, because that's where we're going to put our circle. And then we'll put this right on there. Adorable. And the number of color combinations that you can make these butterflies is just a lot. I don't know the number exactly, but there's just so many colors that you can make, and so many beautiful. I know there's some Calypso Coral in this DSP. There's just so many beautiful colors. And not to forget the finishing touch, the Fun Flower rosin shapes. Let me grab these and show you the ones I have left at least. And these are available with the suite. We've got them. This is Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, Fresh Freesia, Starry Sky, and Parakeet Party are the colors. So these are all colors within the suite. So that is why this comes with the suite. And it adds such a great look to it. So I'm going to go ahead, since my card here uses the Parakeet Party, the Fresh Freesia. I'm going to grab my pick tool, and let's take one of these cute little Parakeet Party. And you all guys all know the trick. Use your pick tool, then it doesn't get stuck on your finger and you can't find it. I'm going to put one of those down there, and let's grab a Fresh Freesia, and we'll put that one up here. All right, so there you have it. This would be a really great card to make multiples of. Very simple. You could make up all your card bases and then cut all your DSP, and you could put these together very, very quickly. So this is my first card. This is a fun fold called an EASEL card, and you could actually put something on your card like a little stopper, use like a dimensional, and it will help it stand up. Okay, so if I had a dimensional on the inside of my card, or I could also put the All the Love down here on the bottom, and then you could park the panel behind that, then it would actually stand up. So if you'd want it to stand up, it could do that as well and stay on somebody's desk. All right, so that is my first fun fold card using the Butterfly Kisses. I am going to be using the Butterfly Kisses several times this month, so it's a great chance for you to go ahead and get the set and get started on some great spring and summer cards. But I am going to be showing you another fun fold next week called the Flip Flop card. And again, we're going to be using the butterflies. So come back again next week on Tuesday evening, and we will make a flip-flop card, if I can say it. So have a great week, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. It's such a gorgeous day outside. Thanks for taking some time to stamp with me. And I will see you next Tuesday. Have a great week and keep on stamping. Bye-bye now.